We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me this.
Tommy the Duke Morrison, one of the most entertaining and electrifying heavyweights in the world. Some say one of the best left hooks in the history of the heavyweight division. Here comes.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. That right hook's blocked. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
You get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
How about that time counter shot? For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Both men step back for just a moment. Defense is not an option for these two. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Better than this kid. Go back out. Great round. Now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
You back out there and win the round. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
And don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your deep.
Box him back together and put it back on him this round.
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already.
Get focused. Get your mind on the job. Get back out there and win the
A little bit, so you can't figure it out. Good work. Good
The referee
man.
calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Back into this, you're better than...
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Catch and shoot. There's a scoring blow. It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
You've got longer arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep him out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use that end of shot power.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Don't worry about it. Let's go out there.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good counter punch. Oh, Larry Holmes on the back foot. And Larry Holmes goes down.
The referee's counting. Watch him close. Come on, make it. You can do it.
1, 2, 3. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round.
What are you doing?
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Take the round.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good.
Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back.
Can't miss it. Now good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round.
You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
Back at it in round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter shot. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Which fighter will say no mas? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. You'd like to see more jabs. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
Yes, I like that round. Good round.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more.